A celebration event featuring a whole bunch of costume Pikachu is coming to Pokemon Go in the month of July, and this could be one of your only opportunities to pick up shinies of some of these costume Pikachus, and I'm going to be talking about all the details for this event in this video. Let's get right into it. Hey, what's happening everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. So, we are going to be getting an event right after Pokemon GO Fest Global, which is going to be featuring a whole bunch of costume Pikachu. And of course, costume Pikachu has always been an iconic part of Pokemon Go in that anytime they want to celebrate a particular event, or if they were to have some sort of, I don't know, some reason to have a special kind of Pokemon, they would include a Pikachu with a particular costume. We've seen notable examples over the years like Popstar Pikachu, Rockstar Pikachu, as well as various Pikachus that are themed around the World Championships. And of course, when it comes to different anniversaries, like the 5-year anniversary, we've always seen a special Pikachu. And Niantic is going to be bringing a bunch of them back. Some of them were perceived to be no longer returning to the game, so their rarity has definitely increased over the years, but it looks like they're going to be making a return, at least for maybe just for the last time. So this is a pretty big event. If you want to get a shiny version of some of these costume Pokemon, this will probably be your only opportunity to get it. So yeah, I think this is very important. So yeah, let's go over the details for this event because I think there's a lot of key things with this event that are going to be out of the ordinary. And then afterwards, let me share some more thoughts regarding this event. The special anniversary Pikachu celebration is going to be starting on July 13 at 10 o'clock a.m. and it's going to go until July 20th at 8 o'clock p.m. This week-long event is going to be directly after Pokemon GO Fest Global, and it's going to be featuring a plethora of different costume Pikachus. In particular, they note that you're going to be able to get Pikachu Rockstar, Pikachu Popstar, Pikachu wearing a safari hat, as well as the World Championships 2022 Pikachu. But there's going to be a lot more costume Pikachus aside from these four, and we'll talk more about those later. Now, for this event, they're actually going to be doing something quite interesting. They're going to be splitting up all the different costume Pikachus into 3 different what they call celebrations. Celebration 1 is going to be from July 13 at 10 o'clock a.m. until July 15 at 10 o'clock a.m. Celebration 2 is going to be from July 15 until July 18 at 10 o'clock a.m. And then finally, Celebration 3 is going to close out this event from July 18 at 10 o'clock a.m. until July 20th at 8 o'clock p.m. And I believe these are all local times. During these 3 celebrations, different field research tasks are going to award you with different costume Pikachus, and they did not reveal which each celebration is going to contain. My guess is that certain Pikachus that are considered quite rare are going to be featured within these celebrations. So if there's a particular one that you are looking for, make sure you keep an eye out to find out which one is going to contain that specific Pikachu. Now, also alongside these celebrations, we're going to get Pikachu wearing a trick-or-treat costume, Pikachu wearing a winter carnival outfit, as well as Pikachu with a summer flare appearing in the wild. These 3 represent different seasons, and they are also quite popular, but they've also been considered quite common. Now, during this event, there's going to be one event bonus that's going to be available to everyone, and it basically makes it so that every single Pikachu that you see in the wild is going to be much easier to catch. That's pretty much it. But the other bonuses are going to be tied to the Go Pass that's going to be specific to this event. At Tier 1, which is rank 10, you're going to get a bonus which will give you double the amount of candy when you transfer Pokemon and increase the chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive Candy XL for transferring Pokemon. And if you buy the Deluxe Edition, you're going to get 3 times the amount of candy instead for transferring Pokemon, and an even greater chance to get Candy XL when you transfer Pokemon. And then at Tier 2, which is rank 20, you're going to get double the amount of Stardust for catching Pokemon, and with the Go Pass Deluxe, you're actually going to get triple the amount of Stardust whenever you catch Pokemon instead. And then next, let's talk about what's going to be appearing in 1-star raids during this event. First and foremost, you're going to get the 3 different colors of the Dapper Pikachu Pikachu, which was from Go Fest. I believe it was Go Fest of 2024. And then we're going to get Pikachu wearing a safari hat, Pikachu wearing a varsity jacket, which in my opinion is actually quite good, and then Pikachu wearing an amethyst crown, which I think is actually the least popular out of all of these. And then you're going to see the World Championships 2022 Pikachu, the World Championships 2023 Pikachu, and then the World Championships 2024 Pikachu, which in my opinion is probably the most popular World Championships Pikachu that we've ever gotten. And yes, all of these can potentially be shiny, and they would definitely be considered rare shinies if you were to get them. Alright, so overall, I think this is going to be a pretty fun event. I think it's going to be a nice follow-up to Pokémon GO Fest Global. I'm very curious how it's going to be handled with all of the various collections, because as they stated, on specific days, we're going to get certain collections of the costume Pikachus, but at least within the wild, you're going to see a couple of costume Pikachus throughout, and also within 1-star raids. I think the 1-star raid Pikachus are actually quite interesting. Some of them are World Championship costume Pikachus, which we really did not think would ever make a return. I think that would be a great way for you to pick up shiny versions of these Pokemon, and of course, have them with higher IVs than usual. But I do think that when it comes to the collections, that's primarily where the majority of this gameplay is going to take part, because you will need to complete field research tasks in order to get certain kinds of costume Pikachu, some that I'm assuming are going to be incredibly rare. And of course, if you were to pick up shinies of these Pikachus from these field research tasks, they will also have a higher IV floor. So yeah, overall, I think this is a good one. I think when it comes to in-game events, they tend to be either a hit or a miss, and I think this one in particular might actually be a hit. I think costume Pikachus have always been very popular. They've been basically Niantic's way of creating longevity for Pokemon Go, creating a lot of various FOMO mechanics regarding certain Pikachus. I mean, one of the Pikachus that I think a lot of players have been asking for, but they probably will not go back to, is going to be the Straw Hat Pikachu, which they did as part of a collaboration with One Piece, and then of course the Fragment Hat Pikachu, which is often considered one of the rarest shinies in the game, mainly because they only had it for I think like a weekend, and that was your only chance to pick up the shiny for that Pokemon, and I don't think they've ever brought it back since. Maybe they did once, but yeah, that's a quite literally a rare one. Maybe it will be a part of this event, who knows, but yeah, it's something worth looking forward to. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding this event down below. Are you excited for this Pikachu celebration event? Are you going to be targeting a certain costume Pikachu? Share what that is in the comments, and let's have a great discussion. And if you enjoyed this video, found it to be informative, and you want to support my channel, best way you could do that is hitting the like button for this video, and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. And make sure you turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload videos. And also consider checking out the links in the description below. One of them is my Patreon page, and if you become a Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. So if you want to play Pokemon Go with me, go and check it out. It's in the description below, and yeah, hope to see you there. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself today, and I'll catch you in the next video.